My brother keeps stealing food, so I took matters into my own hands to stop him. My family always had a no-sharing policy when it came to food in the fridge, so I couldn't stand it when my brother chose to ignore it. I really liked when my parents let us put our name on food we planned on eating later because it helped me keep track of my diet. Usually everyone follows the rule, but my brother decided to become a menace all of a sudden. So recently, I bought myself a pint of ice cream from Ben & Jerry's. I had been controlling my sugar intake, but once a week, I like to indulge in a bit of ice cream. I knew that one pint would be enough to last me an entire month, but I was surprised to see it nearly empty by the end of the first week. I walked to my brother's room to confront him about it, and he puffed up his chest and said, "I take what I want. Don't mess with me or I'll beat you up." He slammed the door in my face and locked it. Through the door, I heard him laugh to himself before going back to playing on his gaming console. I flipped him off through the door and marched over to my parents' room to try to get help over the situation. Unfortunately, they were too busy to even hear me out. The rest of the week went by similarly. One or two of the food with my name on it would disappear, and I'd go snooping around in my brother's room to argue over it. It had seriously gotten tiring, and I begged my parents to ground him or do anything that would persuade him to stop, but they told me not to fight my brother, and that food is meant for sharing. I brought up the name claim policy, but my mom just said, "He's a growing boy. Of course he'll eat a bit more. Just let it be, and we'll buy more later." I was ticked off. I knew at this point that nothing would get done if I didn't do something myself. I found some old expired bottles of peanut butter and jam, and created a double-stack PB&J. I placed it in the fridge, reading a book, and sat in the kitchen, waiting for my brother to take it. He eventually walked by after an hour of waiting, and I told him without looking, "I have a sandwich there. It's mine. Don't touch it." He grinned and took it from the fridge. He sat down beside me and ate the sandwich slowly, laughing at my angry face. But when he took the final bite, I grinned at him and pulled out the moldy jar of peanut butter and strawberry jam. His eyes widened, and he grabbed a cup of water from the sink to chug it down. It just made the digestion even faster for him. I laughed hard while he went into the bathroom and got stuck there basically the rest of the night. In the morning, I warned him never to touch my food again. He angrily pulled out a few of my favorite snacks and threw them into the trash can, calling it revenge for the food poisoning. I shrugged, asking like I wasn't bothered. Deep down, my blood was boiling. After school, while everyone was busy, I pulled out the expired milk that had been set aside beside the trash can and started pouring it all over different food and drinks. It smelled absolutely horrible, and the smell stuck to the walls of the fridge. When my brother opened up the fridge, he got hit with the smell and screamed for my parents, gagging over and over while pinching his nose. My parents rushed over and saw and smelled the mess. They all looked at me like I was guilty, but I said, "It looks like everything is expired. I guess none of us can eat at home this week." My family threw out every single thing inside the fridge, and my brother spent the rest of the week complaining that he was starving. So I would say, looking back, I was diabolical, but man, did it feel good to get back at a sibling like that.